first one, of course. The second one ain't here yet. I would like to say we are playing this on hardcore mode. This is the third time I'm doing this shit on the first like part of the game because I keep forgetting to save. So we about to get lit.
The one who does.
Let's see what we got going on. I'm gonna go ahead and open the computer right here. See what we got. Should be lit. Go back to that TikTok last. Alright, let's get it. Am I listening to this right now? Cool. This right here. Slide this over. I got y'all. I'm just doing a lot of stuff on my computer. I'm gonna go ahead and start the game up. Oh my god, why did Like I said, we're doing this on hardcore mode. This is the third time I've done this. So begin a new life. Let's see what we got. Like I said, we're gonna do nightmares and don't know how to pronounce this word, but we're doing it. Continue.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
One thing I do say I hate about this game.
A fine state you're in this
loading queues
morning.
be, like, long
What on
as
earth
hell.
did you get up to last night?
But now we actually get into the game to where we can actually start talking to people. So I do know that if I remember correctly, these were the how like start your buffs. So I'm gonna go for a strength build. So I'm gonna go ahead and get
I
some
was sweating in the
strength
forge all day
attributes.
yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Like I said, I want a strength build, so we just gonna keep going off.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal! You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
I'm not gonna do any of the extra ones. I'm gonna go ahead and get this story on the road. I will take some extra things I know I need and clear this out. Take all that. Table, take these bread rolls. Get as much food as you can in the beginning of the game, I can tell you that. I do not mean to sit down. you ever play this game, you'll soon realize that all this stuff is important. Achievement edition. Apples. Apples. Soups. Apples. Bread. We need to go. I just gotta go ahead and take a little quick fight. Still talk to Rajas for the third time because he's not
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
The name of the game
Well,
is
you're a
Kingdom
big
Come
lad
Deliverance.
now. I'm sure
This
you
is
can
the
manage.
first one.
If not, tell him
the
that
second
next
one comes
time I'll
out,
come myself
I think
and
later on this
personally
year.
use that hammer to
In a
bang
couple
those
months.
nails into his
This
arse.
came out like
Sure, I'll be
a
happy to
while
hear
ago,
it.
but it's still a good game.
Is that
I can
all?
tell you that for sure.
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca
Also
draws me a
about this
nice
game,
cool one.
It is
Run
Kingdom
along
Come,
now.
but The
Work
game
won't
is like
wait.
super cheap right now on PlayStation. It might be free on Game Pass for Xbox. I haven't touched my Xbox in a couple days, but the game and the DLCs are like under $20. So that's like 5 DLCs, and the game itself I think it's like $3. So they have the whole game on sale right now for PlayStation Plus members, and I think it's just to promote the new game coming out. So definitely get the game, play it, so when the second one comes out, you'll be caught up. But alright, we're about to go do some errands for our dad. Start this game, because I done did this for the third time. To start things off, I'll go ahead and get combat out the way. Talk to this
Hey.
guy, Vamik.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
No, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I would follow him up here, but it's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go try to collect this coin from this guy that owes me Faja's money. Trying to run off of my daddy money. Can't have that. Kadosh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Rude ass.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Farewell.
Doppeltele. No more fooling around.
Caught his ass.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
And I got to keep him. Yes, sir. Running my daddy's money. How we get that? Let's see. Mans gave us the key to the crib. Can we have that? And while I'm here, eat your food.
How are you, Henry?
You could have waited, though.
Greetings.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
What about this?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
Since it's you.
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Oh, that's a decent price.
God be with you.
I need 10 of it. Except you pay. Do I even got money for that? I don't even know if I got enough money for that. Your boy got $3.50, and this shit costs $7. Hold on, we broke.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
I'm back over.
Take care.
I'm gonna have to sell him. I don't want to say this. Savory snaps is how you save the game. Don't ever get rid of them things unless you got to. I'm gonna go ahead and sell him that marigold. I'm gonna have to sell him. I'm gonna sell him one. Forgive me, 9, 8. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and sell him. Now I got money. Let's see. Now I can actually buy this shit.
See you later.
I need 10 of it, my brother. Check out, and I might have this because I went through the struggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
I'm gonna pay you 6.5.
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Of course it's not. I'm about 6'7", my boy.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
See, 6'7", he took that 6'7", saved me a couple of change. Now I gotta go talk to my boys. So when it comes to cutscenes, I'm gonna go cutscenes. I'm not gonna talk over it.
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
of Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parlement. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
So these boys trying to throw some shit on a nigga house. So you already know what I'm gonna do.
Oh well.
Why wouldn't I?
Father can wait a while.
Right?
My words
Respect
exactly.
About my king.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
So we riding.
God be with you, Henry.
God be with you, Henry.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta talk to this man so she don't get hit with this shit. That's crazy.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing.
Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
One thing I never understood about this
Fuck
game,
her! I'll make you pay for that.
We wearing random colors, but like all three of them got on green.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Run, you coward!
How are you, Henry? Honestly, for the time that this game came out, this game looking good though. And when I seen that gameplay for that second one looked amazing. Like this already looked, pretty good for what it is. This game had been a PS5 game. This came out on 4, and it's not even a upgrade. And I know that upgrade for P5 would be good. But I guess they didn't do it because they was working on the second one for the P5. Get out of the way.
So my wife's brother finally paid back the dozen groschen.
We trying to escape. I'm bruised up, hands hurt, face cut. People don't stand in the path. Where are we going?
Lace, linen, and silk.
Good health
Come right
to you,
up and
Henry.
take some home.
We've been running for a minute. I think we did.
Cucumbers! Lovely cucumbers!
These niggas still got us grumbling. Alright. My boys, where y'all at? 1, 2, then the biggest and slowest one. 3, and we all
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
I'm trying to wash up. Because my man's eyes dirty, covered in blood. Alright, next thing we gotta do is... we gotta go back to the ale house and get the ale. Oh no, damn, we still gotta go up to the castle. I'm gonna go ahead and get that ale though. Shit, we still gotta go do this old buddy over here. So I'm gonna go talk to Lance over here, get that sword lesson in real quick. He's gonna give us the needs, the tools that we need to succeed. Okay, there we go.
So, can we get started?
Yes, sir.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
The combat in this game is actually really good when you get used to it. I like it. A lot of people struggle with it. It reminds me of For Honor, but it's
all right. Now
This
try to
is-
hit me.
like, this is just more,
You have to put your weight
it's
into
more
your
loose
attack.
than For Honor.
If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. All right. Nice. Not bad. Now you're getting it. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Fine. Good. Good. Once again. Very good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good. Good. Once again. Fine. All right. That's enough. I don't know about you.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
It's looking like a pig.
Your beauty, of course.
My man sure knows that you
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like Father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
Like I said,
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
In hardcore mode, you cannot save the game, I think, unless you go to sleep or you take them to savory snaps. So keep them things on dead. Eventually, I know you can make them. Like, this game has a like chemistry, like cooking stuff. So eventually, if you find a recipe for them, you can cook them. Make it the game a lot.
Welcome, Henry.
Because I swear, if I died right now, or if my power cut out right now, I'd have to start this whole game. So honestly, when I get this little sword piece from these dudes over here, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. Because again, this is my third time doing this in 2 days, and I ain't even touched
I'll be with you.
the past 20 minutes of the game.
I'm with you, Henry.
This hardcore mode is serious.
How are you?
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Nice little bonding experience.
Henry,
you know?
are you all
Father's
right?
just building a soul, yes sir. And since I already got the nails out the room when I first started the game, Teresa.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Go and get those damn nails.
So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Yes, we're going to the dance.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
The dance for my girl. These girls be wanting that boy here. Look thick.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Sir Istvan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Hey, yo, you see how they just did my mama? Why they do her dirtier than they did my dad? My dad got hit in the back once. They stabbed her like 4, 5, 10 times. It took like 10 years. Got one stab.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
You can't help me out there. Had your boys close the gate on me type shit. That was wild. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save the game right there because this is where I died last time. And we did it. Let's go. That should say 1. I'm supposed to be looking for a horse. Get a horse. Where a horse at though? I'm not seeing no horses. But then I see some way down there. I don't think I can make it over there.
You pigs!
Oh, I see one.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Hold on. This is my inventory. Weapons. Damn, I can't use the sword. It's a crossbow. I bet.
Ah, tak bez, ostatni tortu. Picciava mi è! Ieri a soffia forte!
Trying to save a girl and got killed. That's why I saved the game. If I didn't save the game, that would have been a wrap. Was they trying to like? I don't even know they had her pinned against the door. I'm gonna try to save her again. If I'm not mistaken, that's Teresa. Big booty Teresa. Damn, where my girl at though? Where big booty be my girl? And is my man savory snaps? They're like a I think it's a drink. So I'm low key kind of drunk. That's why he tipsy tops.
Don't touch me!
That's what that little first icon is at the bottom. dude with the mug. He kind of drunk. That's crazy.
Go to hell, you tattered beast!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We ride.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Left. Talmor gets to the left, along the stream.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Get it, Begani.
Yeah.
Warn the others! They've tore at Scarlet!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Keep us up, fellas.
Yeah.
Flee! Abdallatte Fostalichka!
Yeah.
Flee! To Talmberg!
Yeah. Yeah.
Lego lag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flee! To Talmberg!
Yeah.
Viva la Black Duck Falls.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Push big and
yeah. Yeah.
Play with us.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help!
Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanju! Huzungine!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Another arrow. feeling my man.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
I got an arrow in my leg. Giving me that splintery ass boy.
Tell me, boy,
Where you been
who are
getting that
you,
water from?
and where
I
are
don't
you
see
from?
no fresh water
What
source
in
there.
hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
For real.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
That boy got up.
There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Can you go talk to that boy Divish? They got some names on them. That dog looking ugly. It's crazy.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
They killed my daddy.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
So they done burnt my hometown down, killed my mama and my daddy. I ain't got nowhere to go. My boy Henry having a rough night. But it's all good, because we're gonna get our get back in the end. Alright, let's see when that time bird. You say I gotta talk to him. Let me see. I'll wash up a bit, and I got some blood on my clothes. And I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna eat these apples. That satisfied my hunger. That did not satisfy my hunger. I'm gonna eat this soup too. That somewhat did it. Where the rest of the food at? We got a kitchen in here. Yeah, there we go. Where the food at?
Please tell me what happened
I
to
can
the
go here. I
scallops.
cannot go.
I have kin there.
Let me talk to my mans.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I feel quite hungry.
Of course, I'm trying to feed you, bro.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Where the food at? Am I about to sit here? Baby, I'm about to say you gonna feed me?
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
She said she gonna feed me, then she got me in bed. This boy Henry.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Day's work. Need a real clean ride. Alright. She said eat my fill. I'm about to eat all this. What is this? Some roast duck. Give me all that. And my man Sleepy. Give me that bread roll. I need all of that. She said eat my fill. It's an all you can eat buffet. What's this? Some cheese. Yep, give me that. I ain't seen a single cow yet, so I don't know how they making cheese. That big pile of shit, I don't know where that came from. It's that chicken cheese. There's some no apples. What else y'all got? That's it. That's all we got. Bet, let me eat all this up. That roast duck gonna keep me right. What'd that do? Oh yeah, that roast duck got me right. Now I need to go sleep. Cause I'm gonna do this sleep deprivation. Gonna pass out over here. What's good, honey? Proper bed, real good bed. Go ahead, sleep, yes sir. I'm gonna sleep through the night. I'm gonna wake up at like 6. 11 hours. I deserve that. I got stabbed in the. And look at that. Y'all woke up middle of the night. Can't even sleep.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. I really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
It's definitely trying to get that hush. That shit that Raven gave me. I just can't talk about it. Tell the story. I'll tell the story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I ran as if my life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's crazy work.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years?
That's a real one right there. She held
And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Ain't no way she brought me food and taking it back. Keep that shit here.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I knew that boy leg throbbing too. That arrow, I know that arrow did him dirty.
Move it, people! Come on! Come
help us. Don't be a coward.
Boy, having them nightmares.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Scarlet surf and you'll have to tell them everything.
Why they attack so quick?
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt!
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Valdic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't be a troublemaker right there now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
I'll be with you.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Literally wait till morning.
Everyone to the main stuff. Quickly, we have Sigismund.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause.
That's crazy. This back when the king was really.
You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Good health, you.
Damn, y'all, how long we been streaming for? An hour and 36 minutes? I mean, that's good, that's good.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
That's crazy, dude.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
I gotta bury my parents, though. But what if you were in
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Where did these Cumans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Vilma heard the guards on watch.
Nobody's going to attack through us. They do
That'd
nothing
be
of the
much
sort.
worse. Go ahead and end the stream now, honestly. Go ahead and get this part 1 complete success. Let me see if I can save the game now. Can I save the game while sleeping now? I gotta eat that savorish now. Save the game. Save. save and exit to menu. That's crazy. I just wasted a snap. So let's see. Gotta make sure you get to the main menu on this game for real. This should be fucking you up. It's crazy. What's cool about this game, whenever you go to, like, let's say, like, when you go back to the main menu, you see how I'm back in my crib, my old crib, my dad, my mom still walking. But they did. But alright, we're gonna go ahead and end these live streams. Remember to go ahead, follow me on Twitch. I was live on Twitch this whole time. I know it probably don't see it, you didn't get no notification, but the link is in the bio. So go ahead, follow me, give me some likes, follow me on Twitch.